Alright, I've been kind of side hilling this draw, but we got another brown right there. Let's get over there and check it out. Well, looks like it's the right side for once. It's a pretty good antler too. Got a pretty long main beam. We'll have to loop around in here as much as we can, see if we can find the other side. Alright, let's pick this thing up. It's got a little bit of a weak third, but sword looks good, fifth looks good, main beam looks amazing. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet antler. It's got a lot of mass or blading back there on that fifth after the sword. Pretty sweet. Well, hopefully we can get into some more. Alright, so I'm looping around looking for the other side, and there's a left side right there. That's the side I need. I just don't know if that's him. Let's go down and check it out. I've been following his tracks. This is the first way I came. So maybe I got lucky. Oh dang. I think it is him. He's busted off on his fifth and his third. So that's him. Yep. Got the same mass back there on the 5. Well, that's pretty sweet. I'll have to get both of them out and show you.
Been hiking for about an hour. I think I see some tines through those branches right there. I'm gonna walk up on it. Gold. I think Trent just found his second brown. I've been hiking up a steep hill and I just came upon this old one. So, my second old one for the day.
Alright, I'm hiking through here. I see another brown antler right there. Looks like maybe a 5 or a small 6. Oh, it's busted off. It's kind of got a club at the end. Well, that's a good sign. Let me loop around in here. See if we can't find the other side, or hopefully we get into some others. Oh, looks like this little hike just paid off. I got an antler right there, and the other side is right there, side by side set. See it? Looks like a 5x5, but hopefully it's a 6 point. Yep, just a little 5. Barely a 6 on that one side. So I got a right and a left. Pretty sweet. Little tiny bull. If those are off, that means the big ones are off around here. So we got to keep hiking around, see what else we can find, but let me get some pictures. It's a little 6-point. It's got a little bit of blade. But heck yeah, 2 browns. Pretty sweet. Hopefully there's something else in this meadow. Let me loop around. Well, coming down this draw, see another antler. It's like a hard white from last year. It's like a pretty good 6-point. Ooh, it's probably older than that. It's got some pretty good cracks in it. But hopefully we're in the right spot. We can run into some more. Let me pull this thing out real quick. Let's look at it. Oh yeah. It's got a real nice long beam on him. Pretty cracked though. Still got some color from whenever he dropped. So that's awesome. Let's keep looping around, see what else we can find down here. Still hiking down this draw. I see something tiny that's white right there. It's probably a deer shed or something. Let me hike up there and look at it. Really small deer shed. Maybe an older coos. It's been there a long time. Yep. And it's got a weird growth right there. Not a big buck. That thing's pretty old. That's pretty cool. See what else we can find. Well, it's been a few hours. Here's a broken tine. This is the only thing I found in the last 2.5 hours. Hopefully things pick up and I start getting into them. Got an old chalker. It's like an old 3-point chalker. Nice and pink. Falling apart. That was a 4-point, starting to break off. See what else we can find. Well, looks like this might be the type of day it's going to be. A chalky kind of day. That is a tiny elk shed. That's my second chalker in the last little bit. Hopefully it gets better here pretty soon. And here's another old chalker. That's all I'm finding in here is old stuff. I think it's so dry. There's no water here, so there's no more elk in here. Probably was years ago, but not anymore. Just coming around this corner, I got a little raghorn. Looks like an old white, hard white from last year. It's so that could be good. Hopefully he wasn't running with the cows. Hopefully he's with some bigger boys. But let's see what else we can find. Well, I was sitting up there glassing. I glassed up an antler way across the creek over there, kind of in that draw. Looks like an old white one, probably a chalker, but kind of a good bench down there. I'm gonna hike down there and see what else I can find. At least I know I'll find one down there. See, hopefully I pick up some others. So it's gonna take me a while, but I'll get back to you. So that's where I just hiked down. I kind of side hilled it and then came down. Sometimes I hate myself. But that antler should be up this draw a little ways. But I also have to climb back out of here. So hopefully it's a good one. Well, it's definitely an antler, thank goodness. You can see it right there. Let me get up there, see what it is. Looks like a decent one. It's definitely old and chalky. Looks like a 6-point. You can see how cracked out it is. It's been here for a long time. Let me get some pictures and I'll pull it out. Well, it's not a bad antler. Pretty good 6. Definitely old. Been here for about 5 years or more. But he's got pretty good length on everything. Fronts are really good. Third's good. Fifth is good. He's not a bad bull. Maybe I'll loop around in here. Hopefully something else is in here. Well, this may turn out to be a good spot. I still have this in my hand I just picked up. But there's another old chalker sitting underneath this tree. And it's even older than this one. Looks like a little 5 or bigger 5, might be a small 6. Let me get it pulled out of there. Yeah, it's busted off. That thing is ancient. It's even older than this one. Not by much though. Well, there's 2 left sides. Hopefully we can find some right sides in here. Found those 2 antlers and I'm looping around. Here's another one, looks like a hard white from last year. Pretty cool well tail. That's a sweet antler right there. Well, I'm definitely gonna have to get back in here. It's gonna get dark in about an hour. I still gotta cross that gnarly canyon again, so Tia and I will definitely have to come back in here. So it's getting dark on me. I'm trying to haul some butt up this canyon. The truck's way up there, but there's a rub right there. And look what we got here. We got a busted off tine, another little tiny piece right there. That's pretty cool. See what else we can run into. Well, I'm on my way back to the truck. It's getting dark. But here's an old chalky deer shed. So let's see if we can run into something else on the way back. This is what we ended the week off with. I think we've got about 5 browns. I think there's only like 2 or 3 hard whites, and the rest were chalks. So you got Tia's paddled elk, looks like a fallow deer. There's that 6x6 brown set I found. Found that 5x5 brown set. Found that single brown. Then just a bunch of chalks. Had that one big well tail hard white. We need to get back in that area. The rest just old and chalky, that one old chalk deer shed. But hopefully this next week's better. But I think we ended up about 20 antlers. I'm not counting any of those broke off pieces, but not a bad week. We need to see if we can really get into the browns this week.